ACT English, Part 6, Grammar and Usage. This is Ken Boyd, the owner of St. Louis Test Preparation. Here's our email and our phone number. You'll see our website and our YouTube channel at the end. Subject-verb agreement. I've mentioned on prior lectures here that long sentences make it difficult to locate the subject and agree it to the verb on the ACT exam. They're hoping that you'll get confused on long sections. Here's an example. A column of wounded prisoners, townspeople, and exhausted soldiers was spotted struggling over the horizon. Hopefully, you connected the subject, which is the word column, with spotted, which was the verb. Here's what I'd suggest. Circle those subject and verbs. Make sure they agree as you say them to yourself while you're doing the exam. Then you won't get confused by the information between those words that's just designed to confuse you. That long sentence makes it look like the subject's plural, even though it's not. Disregard the plural nouns in between. Singular subjects, phrases such as along with, as well as, in addition should be red flags. Students should still agree the singular subject with the singular verb. For example, the senator, and then I put in italics, along with 3 aides and 2 representatives, was sent to Europe. The subject is senator and it agrees with the verb was sent, singular. Ignore the information in the middle in italics. In fact, you could remove it, the information in italics, and still have a sentence. Indefinite pronouns, anybody, each, either, anyone. These pronouns are singular and take a singular verb. Ignore words and phrases in between. A lot like the bullet point above it. Ignore words and phrases in between the subject and the verb. Compound subjects, defined as those subjects joined by the word and. They usually take a plural verb. Here's a little hint. Think of using a pronoun like those or they in the place of the subject. And if it makes sense, the subject's probably plural. For example, the Nina and the Santa Maria sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. Well, we could say instead, they sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. It would be the same, meaning that either way it should be plural. There is, there are. These phrases should alert you that the subject follows the verb. There are many reasons for the low attendance. In this case, the verb are is in front of the subject reason. So there is, there are. Tip you off that things are going to be reversed. Collective nouns, very tough. Committee, family, group, team, all examples. Ask yourself if the group is regarded as a unit of individuals. For example, as a hint, can I replace the noun with they? A number of team members went to dinner. We could replace that with they went to dinner. But these are very hard. You almost just have to know them word by word to get them correct. Another hint is using the noun with the or a. If the noun is preceded by the, it's probably singular. If it's preceded by a, it's probably plural. The one above it, a number, was plural. The number of students declined sharply. The is a tip-off that it's singular. Maybe you could replace it with he declined, it declined, he, it. Both of those are singular. Unique words. Words that are in plural form but are used in a singular way. Cybernetics, mathematics, physics, news. All words that appear at the surface to be plural but they're used in a singular way. Here's an example. Math is a subject essential to science. You could replace mathematics with it is subject, it is a subject, and it's a singular use. So how do we handle the confusion? Well, as I've said on all my ACT videos, mark up the passage, write on it, get yourself focused, find the subject in the verb, find the subject, agree it to the verb, circle it, mark it somehow so it stands out to you, and disregard the words in between. You can find more. I use the Barron source. There's lots of sources at the bookstore, the library. Also the ACT website itself. That's the end of part 6. You'll find part 7 on YouTube. Our YouTube channel, Ken Boyd STL, all one word. To sign up for live tutoring and live chat sessions, stltest.net is our site. Here's our phone number and email address. We'll see you next time.